Get that later. Okay.
YouTube, welcome back to another episode of The Heart of a Family, episode 129.
Got on my bonnet tonight.
Let's
Comment, like, share, subscribe.
let's look at some nonsense. Two young kids point gun at deputies during standoff.
Three 131. We're gonna be on the north side of the house. Yeah. You guys? And 394 has the eyes with the drone. It is gonna be.
Just go ahead and drop that.
No. No. They are little kids. Oh my
Well,
goodness.
um,
They
the
ain't even as
parents
high as
need,
the coolant unit. They are not even tall as the coolant unit.
it
They
looked
got to
like
be
they,
about 5 to 7, maybe 6 years old.
uh-huh,
Chance look bigger than them.
yeah, their parents need some punishment. Um, how they get this gun?
And
They need
then
to stop
look,
watching NBA YoungBoy.
he pointing the gun. What if it would have accidentally went off and shot the boy standing next to him and unalive him? That's reckless. The parents need to be charged with something. The parents is reckless. I don't care how they say the kids got the gun. That is just ridiculous. And then they outside. I bet the adults are in the house. That is crazy. That is just that's awful.
Let's see.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's real.
Go ahead and put it down for me, okay? You're not in trouble, but you have to drop
And
that and come
then
talk to us,
he's
all right?
hiding it.
Magazine inside the magazine. Well, put it down.
This one trying to get it from him.
And did you hear him say put it down?
Yeah.
They're playing with the gun back and forth. The one in the blue is trying to take it from the one in the orange. Put it down, baby. Just drop it, buddy. Put it down, babe. You're okay. Put it down.
Oh my God.
The one in the orange. Put it down, baby.
Like,
I'm gonna have to blow this up.
just
Hold on.
imagine if it went like
Oh,
how?
Just drop it, buddy. Put it down, baby.
And look, he's grabbing it. He's grabbing the trigger.
Put it down,
do
baby.
you think it just
Drop it,
locked up to
buddy.
where
Look,
it
look,
just
look, 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 look.
Put it
what?
down, baby. You're okay. Put it down. And now the kid in the blue and green has a firearm. I need you to put it down, baby. Let's not do that, bud. Because of the shoe. Let's not do that.
Yeah, he said I literally have my hand on the trigger.
He does. Look how he holding it.
Let's put it on the.
Hold
Because of the
on.
shoe. Let's not do that.
He said I literally have my hand
Because
on
of the
the
shoe.
trigger.
Let's not do that. Let's take our hand off, buddy. Let's put it on the ground. He said he has his hand
That
on.
What camera angle is this? Who like is this
that's a
a
drone. I think that's a police drone.
uh
That's why they didn't like just go in and just bombard them and shoot because they had a drone and they were telling them what they saw and what they were seeing.
I want to be. You know what? I'm gonna wait.
Hey guys, put the gun down and come and talk to me. If you do need one, someone else come back for you. Put the gun down and come and talk to me. It's okay. You're not in trouble, buddy. Just put it
He looked up right at it.
down,
Mm-hmm. And he doing a
Huh?
thumbs up.
I know. Can you put it down for me? Just put it down. You're not going to be in trouble, okay?
Oh, they have their finger on the trigger.
Yeah, how is it not going
You're not going
off?
to be in trouble,
He's not
okay?
squeezing it.
But I mean, some gun triggers are sensitive.
You're not in trouble.
True. It's either he's not squeezing it or it's not one in the chamber.
Mm.
Well, who has it? Can you put it on the ground for me, bud? The one in the blue. One in the green. It's going to be in his left hand. He does have his finger on the trigger right now. Hey! Put it down! Put it down, buddy! That. Put it down, baby! Come on! It's coming up to you guys!
Now listen. Parents, whoever these parents is, watch these two little motherfuckers. They this young acting like this, they might be some trouble later on.
Wow.
They know a little too much, seen too much, or watch too much YouTube, Lil Jeff, Bloodhound, all that. No. Watch what they get on. They shouldn't even have a phone or social media till they're 16. Forget all that. They don't need no outside influence.
Okay.
Wow.
Put it down, babe. 341.
Yeah.
Can you lift?
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna stop sharing for a second. Some other stuff to pop up. All right. I want to see how young these kids are.
They can't be no more than maybe 6, 7.
I just feel like we're going for you.
Fuck, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, like waiting for us.
Just wait. Let's try to keep talking with them.
Wow.
Now, I think this is somebody up here.
Eugene, put it down, babe, okay? Can you put it
No,
down?
in the I know they said it was a drone flying over too.
Because you're doing a really good job right now. So if you could just put it down, I would appreciate that.
Oh, I missed it. Oh,
Yeah,
I missed it.
has a firearm upside down. I would appreciate that.
Which one's Eugene?
Yeah, I would appreciate it. Because you're doing a really good job right now. So if you could just put it down, I would appreciate that.
Which one's Eugene?
He has a firearm upside down now. He's no longer got his finger on the trigger. I don't know.
You move up.
I would go ahead and 40 him, try to knock it out of his arm, and then we can move up.
Hold on.
See there, that don't even make no
What you
sense.
do?
Hold on. I'm trying to see what he said. We're gonna go ahead and 40 him.
And then he said some will try to knock the gun out of his hand or
So I'm
something.
thinking they're gonna use what's it called? Less
Them
lethal.
Nerf things.
Nerf gun is crazy. No.
What? They got
Rubber
them small ones?
like rubber pellets.
Oh.
Well, they come out like a bullet.
Where's the parents doing all of this? I'm
They
confused.
talking. They parents. Listen, I saw this video earlier. It said, "What you doing if your 16-year-old kid pull a gun out on you? You ain't got no power in this situation."
Because I think that's a female officer that's saying, "Put the gun down, baby."
No,
That's
it's the mom and the officers.
Oh.
Is I want you to hit beside them.
Okay, hit the wall.
I want you to hit the
He
wall.
has his finger on him. He's ready.
Just keep it down. Sean.
He ready.
I want you to hit the wall or hit the fence.
He's gonna hit the wall with the 40.
Hey, you got to do what he says.
Bro, no. Why are you saying hit the wall or hit the fence? Hit the kid. He has his finger on the trigger.
No, I wouldn't say hit the kid.
It's
What
less
they need to
lethal.
do is
It's
just
less lethal.
come over from the other side and grab them.
Bro,
Because they ain't conscious of what's really. I mean, I know they know right and wrong from a gun, but they ain't even looking on the other
so
side of
you
that
mean to
cooler.
tell me you gonna take your chances when he has his finger on it? He ready to shoot.
But he's 7.
Hit him with a pellet gun,
Oh well, yeah,
and I
I can
guarantee you
see
he gonna
that.
be scared. That's what I said.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about a real I'm like, no. But they just need to go crawl over that unit and
All
yank his
right,
ass up.
since she got it misconstrued, hit the kid with the less lethal.
Yeah. Look, Ezekiel. Only thing they need to do is go across that cooling unit and yank his tail up.
Yeah,
Grab him
but
by
that
the
you know how risky that is.
throat.
This fence right here.
And we have Charlie speaking with these kids. Sean, can you put it down, babe?
So this is
Hold on a
Sean.
second. Give it a second. Kiddos, just drop that. And come talk to us. You're not in
Well,
trouble.
somebody's up here.
We tried to talk them down. They're refusing to put the gun down.
If you can, ricochet it on the bottom of that wall into their feet.
Not
Maybe
with the
he'll
cannon.
listen.
If you put the cannon down, will you put
No,
What?
hit the kid. Don't ricochet it. What are you doing?
Because if they ricochet, it can miss.
The ricochet ain't gonna do nothing but startle them.
Yeah.
That kid feel that. He gonna drop it.
put it down?
Okay?
So just
Try not to
put
hit
the
him.
gun down and we'll show you the cannon.
He's not going to shoot you, babe. Put it down. Okay, he's going to put it down now. He's facing it down. Now you put the gun down. Okay? Come
When
on,
they say
Sean.
drone, is it
let's
flying
listen,
or
okay,
you got a
babe? We
pop
don't
up
want to
drone or
hurt you,
something? This
honey.
thing is not moving.
Can you put it
I
on
think
the
it's
floor?
a drone.
It's still going to be right by you, but if you put it down on the
Let me
floor,
see if
then
I
you
can
can
find the
put the cannon
article.
down. But put it on the floor.
Just wait. Stand by.
Here we go.
The sooner you put that down, the sooner we can take you home. We go see your
Oh,
mom.
they're not even at
John,
home.
this isn't a game no more. We're not playing a game right now. This is serious.
Yeah, he's too close to this this drone for it to be so clear.
Let me see.
I need you to put that down.
We want to help you, Sean. You tell me what you need after you put it down, and I'll make sure that we get you some whatever you need, okay?
We're just going to wait for a second.
Can you
Just
do
hold
that
on.
for me? Well, your mom gave me your name back
All right, so that is the cop.
Mm-hmm.
then. All right, then.
That's
What did he
Sean.
say?
He said, "My name's not Sean. This is Sean."
Eugene.
They're
Can you put it
brothers,
down?
9 and 7.
Look.
Hold on.
All
What?
right, then Eugene. Can you put it down for me? Now Sean has it. Sean, can you just toss it to the side, babe? Let's make this easy. Because we want to help you. We want to help
Bro,
you.
no.
Got both? Oh my
No,
goodness.
if you want to, you want to go up there? No, he's been watching too much. He ready.
Oh my goodness.
He's ready.
What in the world?
These
Kids,
little-
this
can you
is
call them hood
not
rats?
this is not Fortnite. This is not, I don't even know all the game. What is it? Combat, whatever. This is dangerous. Look how he holding it. He got a better hold than I do.
He ready.
Oh my goodness.
Try to do
Hey, this little Timmy Turner right here. He ready.
a warning. Something.
Put it down, Sean. We don't want to hurt you, okay?
Look, yeah, he went wide in his stance and everything.
I want
Look
to
at him.
try to do a warning.
Yeah.
Something.
Put it down,
Yeah.
Sean. We don't
You
want to
don't
hurt
want
you,
to?
I
okay?
just don't want to fucking.
Put it down, Sean.
I really don't want to fucking 48 kid right
We
now.
don't want to have
All right,
hurt
so
you.
man, look, he said 40 at first, and now he has one of 48 a kid. So I'm guessing that means shoot a kid.
Shoot a kid, yeah.
We want to help you, okay?
And she trying her
Put it down,
hardest.
baby.
40 going out.
Here we go.
40, 40, 40.
Drop it!
Oh! What I tell you? What I
Oh
tell you?
goodness.
He ready. He ready.
He didn't even drop it.
I told you it's only gonna startle them. Oh my God. Little Timmy ain't playing. Little Timmy ain't playing.
40, 40, 40.
Is that wait, pause it right there. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, what is that around his leg? But that's his pants, ain't it?
So it looked like, let me slow it down more. It looked like he shot right in between them. Little Timmy ain't playing.
40, 40, 40.
Yeah, right in between them, it looked like. Ooh,
It got
he
his
not
arm.
playing.
It
He
got
not.
the other boy's
I
arm.
don't care about the other kids. Look at this one. He not playing. No, I think it came across and almost hit him in the face. Look,
Oh,
because you can see it like watch right here.
40.
You see that?
oh yeah, I saw it.
But watch little Timmy. Let me take this off the screen. Look at little Timmy. Look at little Timmy in the orange. Oh, oh. Well, there it go right there. You see it?
Yeah, he recovered and he's like, okay.
Bro, I don't want to bring up the race card, but in this stance right now, I'm fearing for my life. If that
Wow.
little kid happened to be a different color, I think they would have done something else.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna read this real quick. It say a dramatic standoff with two young boys
We
who had
about to
a loaded.
finish it.
I know, but this hold on. Handgun in the backyard of Albuquerque, New
We about to
Mexico.
watch it.
I know, but hold on. Home was de-escalated by the deputies with the help of a drone. So that was a drone that's steady above
All
them.
right. I think personally, if this kid was black, it would have been a different outcome. How like he is pointing the gun at law enforcement officers. I
Yeah.
understand he's young. I don't wish death upon no child. But how do we know he's not gonna pull the trigger right here?
But then look at all the, not to go back to the race car thing and pull the race card, all these, kids of color that they think they have a gun in their hand and they shoot them and they don't take the time to de-escalate or anything and they lose their
Yeah,
life, or they walking home and end up having some Skittles or something in their hand and they, get unalived. And
yeah. I need Jeff to react to this video. This is
who
crazy. Jeff,
who is Jeff?
Jeff Mead.
Oh, yeah.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Drop it! Drop it, son! Load another one. Load
Taser, taser,
Mm.
taser.
another
And
one.
then look at the one up against the
Drop it!
wall with his
Ow, you're
hands
gonna get
up.
hit!
Drop the gun!
Drop it!
You dropped the gun! Taser, taser, taser! Put your hands up! Don't forget! Put your hands up! Put them up! Drop it! Hands up! Drop the gun, dude.
Sound like that? Yep.
Drop it, both of you.
I don't even have the gun. I don't have the gun.
Wow.
Bro, he didn't want to give the gun up.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Drop it now.
Get him. He itching.
Drop it, both of you.
I don't even have the gun. I don't have the gun.
Get over here.
10:30, 10:40.
Wow. Wow. That is terrible. That's terrible.
But well, who was that little boy? Was it Tamir Rice?
He was the one that was walking down the in his I think the neighborhood, and that George Zimmerman guy is the one who shot him, and he ended up having
No,
like some
no. First of
Skittles.
all, you talking? That's Trayvon Martin.
Oh yeah, that's Trayvon Martin. Yeah, you talk the
Tamir,
with
the
the
one
he
who
was the
had
one in the
the fake
park.
gun.
In the park.
He had a fake gun or something, or a BB gun or whatever, and they shot and killed him or
I think
unalived
that
him.
was. I think he was in the park when they seen him.
But they have a live gun pointed. Man,
Yep.
if these kids don't get something, they need to be on probation till they're 18. They doing this at
I
this
agree.
young? No. And parents, go to Child Protective Services. Y'all might not see y'all kids anymore. This is
Mhm.
ridiculous.
It says, but I'm trying to figure out where this drone come from, because it says the drone is great because it de-escalates. I ain't never seen them fly no drone over with nobody of color trying to de-escalate anything. And then it
Okay,
says this.
what was happening earlier for it to be this de-escalated? I don't see a whole bunch of de-escalating with the drone.
I know. And then it says the situation with the two boys was very complex. The department has been to the home over 50 times.
Chap, yeah, yeah. So, hey, yeah, parents, y'all doing a terrible job.
That could have ended horribly. That's I don't even have no words for that. And then I'm like, I don't even know if the parents was out there. And they need to go to counseling, they need to get therapy. And when they as they get older, they should be on the list to not even buy no
Look at these
handgun.
comments. The way
What?
they handled that weapon makes me think we'll be seeing Eugene and Sean on here again someday.
Wow. And they brothers.
Yeah, charge the parents with negligence and child and public. Yes,
Mm, that is horrible. That is horrible. And then I'm like, you have people that get unalive because they may think they reaching, and then they don't have no weapon on them, or it may come out to be a cell phone. But you have these two little kids actually with a handgun, and they were posing a threat. Yeah, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane.
that's how I know I can't be an officer. No. The job is too tough. You got to make split second decisions. And that split second, I probably would have hit their ass with a 40, whatever they call it, a 40, 40, 40.
40, 40, 40.
I would have hit both their ass. Bah! One of
I
y'all
think
can
the
drop it.
40-40 was that the pellet or whatever
Yeah.
they shot. Yeah.
I'm hitting their ass with some pellets. But
Yeah, that's
the fact that you hit in between them, and he upped it.
but I knew they was gonna eventually come over that unit and get tired of it. And that officer did. He was like, "Let me go over here and yank one of them up."
But that don't even
'Cause
make sense though. Like the officer still putting himself in jeopardy. Y'all at least
yeah,
could have got a shield and went in.
yeah. I don't even think he was thinking like that. I just think he was thinking he an adult. He can overpower the kid or whatever. He come up from
You
behind. The
can't
kid ain't gonna be
overpower a
able to.
bullet. I'm
I
not
know, but
doing
I'm
that.
saying when he came up from behind him, he knew the kid wasn't gonna be able to turn
He
around
didn't
and
know
shoot him
which
like
one
that.
had it.
Yes, he did. The
Man, hold
drone
on.
was telling him.
Yeah, but the way he went over there. Okay, yeah, he went right for him, but still, he didn't get
Yeah.
the kid had to. If the kid wanted to react, he could have reacted.
Now, if it was an open space, I think he probably thought that was the perfect opportunity and timing to yank him up in that on being up against the house and in between that little air conditioning unit. No, but I'm just saying that's probably what he was thinking. That
I'm
split
either 40
second
in 40 in
decision.
their ass or getting the taser. One or the other.
Well, but like I said, he just thought in that split decision. Let me hem him up while he between his house and his cooling unit.
The one right thing he did is he went to the other side, where
Yeah,
if he had to shoot, he would have shot his friend or
yeah,
brother, whoever it was.
yeah,
But yeah, I can't do that. Nah, cops got too hard of a job.
yeah. They got a lot. But it is some good cops out there and there's some bad cops out there. But they did do a good job with that. But there's been many times when there's been kids who have been unalived that didn't even have a weapon and it wasn't no de-escalation and opportunities to talk and all of that. So I just wish it was straight across the board. If you're gonna de-escalate, try to de-escalate.
Mm-mm.
Not just go in assuming or whatever, but blatantly. In this one, they did have a loaded firearm. Yeah, that's great. We'll have to probably get Kia's and them reaction and Mika's and them too, because that's ridiculous. But you know what? That's one reason why I never liked you. Not to say you would have done nothing like that, but I didn't like kids playing with guns because of that very reason. I'm pretty sure there's a lot
I
of
don't even think that's playing with guns. That's seeing too
No,
much
but I'm getting
at a
ready to
young
say is I
age.
think it's a combination with that and then all these Fortnites and these military
No,
army
no.
games.
This is influence from rap culture.
Yeah, that too.
Him
But they
watching
ain't
all these
watching no
videos
rap.
on
They watching
YouTube.
their parents.
No. Their parents ain't doing nothing. That's them mimicking what they be watching every day on social media. Their friends at school talking like this, doing that. No. You can't tell me these kids don't say nigga. I know for a fact the way he held that, yeah, that's little Timmy. That's little Timmy.
That's crazy. Playing them game shooting games and stuff.
Man.
Hmm. That's crazy.
Mm-mm.
Whew. I'm gonna have to send that to my one of my coworkers and have her look at it. Yeah, because that's crazy. It could have ended a whole lot worse.
Fight breaks out in Kansas courtroom during murder sentencing. So I'm thinking the sentence was no, I'm gonna say the sentence was what it should have been, but the guy who fought wanted to get his lick in.
Or
That's what I'm
either
that's what I'm
or
assuming.
either he got sentenced and it wasn't what the family and friends or whoever was expecting, or either they got off.
Now I think the guy just wanted his licks in. Let me see.
Oh well, no, it says sentencing.
Oh, wait. The dude ain't even in orange. Hold on.
You know they don't have to be in orange at a courthouse.
What you mean? If you getting sentenced, you gonna be locked up.
Sometimes, sometimes the attorneys can get it approved to where they wear a suit, and
And
when
he not even behind the thingy.
maybe this is a different courtroom though.
This fight breaking out during the sentencing phase of a murder trial between members of the victim's family and the defendant's loved ones. Punches still flying as the fight grows even bigger, moving into the aisle.
Whoa.
And the defendant's loved one.
Look at her.
Who is
Look at
the dog?
This fight breaking out during the sentencing phase of a murder trial between members of the victim's family and the defendant's
A
loved one.
baby stroller. No.
I ain't gonna lie to you. All this commotion going on, I'm going after the guy in the orange. Not him. The one who getting sentenced.
That is
Yeah. Family, y'all distract. I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
that, and there's a stroller.
Between members of the victim's family and the defendant's loved ones.
Wait, what is this cop doing in the middle? There's a cop sitting down right here.
Victim's family and the defendant's loved ones.
Look at him. Look at him.
Maybe he was sitting with the defendant.
Punches still flying as the fight grows even bigger, moving into the aisle. Until finally, deputies restore order. Both sides in court to find out how much time Tobias Robinson would spend in jail for shooting and killing Trinjavius Hutton at a mall in 2022. That murder occurring in broad daylight. At the sentencing hearing, the victim's mother pleading to the judge.
I'm not saying that we innocent, but you know what I'm saying? I hate him, and I hope some bad guy put him in jail. I hate him. And I think that you should consider, you should give him the max that he can, because evidently he don't care.
Saying her son's killer showed no remorse.
I hate you, and I hope you die in jail.
Those words starting an argument between people watching.
Judge was asking how you guys go. Nobody.
Two people removed at the judge's request.
Get up, bro. Come here, bro.
Know that.
Hey, yo. Yeah, you was a.
Come on, guys.
But not before fists started flying. Once court resumed, the convicted killer
That
sentenced to
wasn't the
21 years
defendant.
in prison. Now,
That wasn't the defendant back there.
It wasn't, but
6 people involved in the fight charged with
21
misdemeanors.
years?
Relatives of the victim
21.
charged with disorderly conduct, and his mother for using, quote, fighting words. Those charged could not immediately be reached for comment and didn't have attorneys listed. Now, as they prepare for their own hearings, a protective order in place to try and prevent something like
Look
this
at the
from
woman
happening
sitting.
again.
Thanks for watching.
Wow.
21 years?
Mm-hmm.
The convicted killer sentenced to 21 years in prison. Now 6
He'll be out in
Whoa.
probably 10.
Bro, the fact that you can get out when you 50 and still live your life is ridiculous. I don't understand this.
He'll probably get out in 10, or it just
No,
depends
we
how
don't know
long
the full situation of this case. Maybe a fight broke out and
but it
whatever.
don't matter. He still
I
got
don't think it
convicted.
matters. I don't know. I'm
No.
talking about I'm trying to figure out why it's not life. Like, I'm a firm believer. If you take a life on purpose and with intent, you should get life.
And then it depends on what the DA charged them with, what they thought they would get a conviction on. It can be they laid a plea deal on the table. He could have took that. It's a
So
whole
the
bunch
fact
of
that
other
it's murder,
yeah,
there was intent.
yeah. And 21, and then depending on how long he's already been sitting there, he could get probably time served.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
goes towards his time, and he get out in probably 10 years.
Look, make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. This wraps up another episode of The Heart of the Family. And we will be back tomorrow for more nonsense and stupid ass judicial decisions.
And our reactions.
Yeah. One family.
Endless connections.
All right. And we are out of here. All right.
Peace. All right. I love you.
Love you too.
Okay. Bye.